Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Melissa. I love all things makeup and beauty. So if you are also into makeup and beauty, maybe feel free to subscribe, like, share. I'd love to grow this channel a bit more and get to know you all a lot more. So I've been doing a little bit of shopping, not too proud of it, but it is what it is. I am going to share with you a very tiny haul from Sephora. Not too many things I picked up there. The Ulta portion is a bit more extensive. I did pick up a lot of new things from Ulta. Some I ordered online, some I picked up in store. So this is just a culmination of my shopping for the last week. I'm gonna start with Sephora, just get that out of the way because I only have 4 things I purchased. First up, I did purchase one of the new blushes from Patrick Ta. This is in the shade Not Too Much. This is the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. I have a few other shades, not all of them. Some of the colors don't appeal to me personally. This one appealed to me because it's kind of this very neutral beigey, when you don't know you don't know what kind of blush to wear. This is the blush you pull out. Kind of goes with everything. If you're doing a smoky eye, no makeup, red lip. It's kind of like a very safe blush, and that's my kind of blush. So I picked this up, and it's expensive, but if you think about it, you're getting 2 different blushes. So honestly, it kind of works out to be the same price as every other blush, around 20 something bucks per blush. So they're not too badly priced. I almost purchased this directly from Dior, but I just saw that Sephora is now carrying them, so I picked one up in store. This is the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer. It's essentially a liquid highlighter. I purchased it in the shade Rosy because I did see someone use it more as like a blush. Because I'm so fair, this will be like a very like luminescent rosy blush. So I'm excited to try this out. I've seen so many people rave about this concealer, so I saw it in store and was like, I'm gonna pick it up. It's the Natasha Denona Hydra Glam, or High Glam, excuse me, concealer. I got mine in the shade N1. It was kind of hard picking a shade. They kind of all look the same, if I'm being honest. All the lighter shades. Um, so hopefully this is not too light. But we'll see. The packaging is really nice. It's got like a soft matte handle. This palette has been on my wish list since last year, and I just saw it in store and I was like, it's now or never. That's dramatic, but it's the Natasha Denona Yucca. There was like a whole debate on how you pronounce this. I would say Yucca palette. The outer packaging is pretty. This is so beautiful. I love this. It again has like that soft matte. It's got like this greeny orange tie-dye sort of thing going on. And this color story is just so beautiful. So yeah, I did wait a while to pick this one up, but I am glad to have it in my collection. I am very attracted to the greens, the mustards, this sort of like mucky browns. So very excited to try out this palette. That's basically all I picked up from Sephora. Like I said, there wasn't too much. But now we're going to get into Ulta. There are a lot more things I picked up at Ulta. You know it's serious when they give you the big bag. I did get 2 gift with purchases, so we can open these together. Let's see what's in this one. That's why I love Ulta. Ulta is such a good retailer. Like their rewards program, and they just give you free stuff for no reason half the time. Like Sephora makes you give up your firstborn child for a tiny mascara. So I wish they would revamp their system because it's quite sad. Obviously, you get like a little makeup bag. It brought a L'Oreal Revitalift Derm Intensive 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid. Never tried it. I'm a fan of hyaluronic acid, so that'd be nice to try out. A buxom lip liner, a full-size lip liner at that. Hmm. This is in the shade Powerline. Ooh, that's exciting. So that's that lip liner there. A tiny sample of the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. This is from DP Hue. It's the ACV apple cider vinegar, salicylic acid, exfoliating scalp detox. Looks like it's a detoxifying scalp pre-wash. That sounds lovely. I do suffer from scalp psoriasis, very itchy, very dry scalp. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. This is from Grande Lash. It is their lash enhancing serum. I've only ever tried one lash serum and it gave me a bad reaction. So I might just give this to someone else because I'm too scared to mess around with my eyes. I already have poor vision. I don't need things messing up my eyes even more. And the last thing it brought is this little serum from Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Long Life Herb Serum. Never heard of it, but this was another gift with purchase. If you purchase, I believe it was like 20 bucks of Ulta beauty products, you got to pick either this or a peach color bag, and it brings Ulta brand makeup products in it. And I've been wanting to try more of Ulta's in-house makeup brand, but it's kind of not as expensive as other brands, but it's not as cheap as you would think it would be. So that's cute. You get like this little bundle. It looks like you got a sponge, a lip gloss, an eyeshadow palette, and mascara. So I got all of this for free. Well, not for free because I spent 20 bucks to buy it, but you know. I got a new fragrance. This is Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. Another product I've had on my wish list. I really like vanilla lemony sort of perfumes, and that's exactly what this is. If you think of like a vanilla loaf with I'm sorry, a lemon loaf with like frosting, that's exactly what it smells like. It smells so good, especially like spring and summer's coming up. The bottle is actually absolutely beautiful. Like, look how ornate that is. So yeah, very excited to have this added into my collection. I will say I was influenced to pick this up. I don't know why I picked it up because I do own the two other similar foundations from Chanel. But what I'm referencing is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. Really, curiosity got the best of me, so I bought it. If you want, I can probably do like a comparison. I have, like I said, I have the two other Chanel ones that have like the pigment suspended in a sort of serum, so I can compare them, let you know if this is actually comparable to those, if it's better. If you're interested, let me know. I'm not a huge like Morphe person. Like it's kind of a brand and display that doesn't really catch my interest very often. But I am a sucker for foundations, and I saw the new foundation display. So I got to swatching, and then next thing you know, it's in my cart. This is the Morphe Light Form Extended Hydration Foundation. I got mine in the shade Light 04W. It's described as light with golden undertones. This one was hard to decide. Like, I feel like I don't normally go for warm undertones, but on my hand in store, this one looked like the best option for me. Very nice packaging, like a frosted glass. And like I said, I love free things. If you purchase the foundation, you got a free brush. This is the Morphe Lightform M101 dual-ended complexion brush. So I got this for free for purchasing the foundation. So excited to try this out. Never tried a foundation from Morphe before. I can't remember the last time I bought something from ColourPop, but I saw this palette and I was like in love with the color story. It is Cloud 9. It's a very cool toned palette. But that is so beautiful. I'm very excited to try this out. I love silvers and cool tones on like brown eyes. I think like that contrast is just so beautiful. So I cannot wait to try out this palette. When I first saw these products announced, I wasn't interested, but again, I was very influenced by the swatches on the models online. They looked absolutely beautiful. Products I'm referencing are the new Face and Cheek products from KVD Beauty. So this is the Good Apple Blush Balm Duo, and I also picked up the Bronze and Sculpt Duo. For the blush, I picked it up in the shade Elusive Orchid. Not a pronounce. So same packaging as the Good Apple foundation. And that is what that looks like. I don't know, the swatches on the models just look like so dewy. The colors are very beautiful. Yeah, and I have been liking the KVD face products, so I was like, why not? Like their last two foundations are absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I did pick up the bronzer contour duo. I got mine in the shade Fair 100. So this is your contour on this side and your bronzer on this side. So very excited to put these to the test very soon. I picked up the Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray from Makeup Revolution. I don't know, is this the one that's like all hyped up? I don't know. I hope I picked the right one. Jesus. Oh my god. Should we try it out now? Has a very strong scent. And the spray is not like a fine mist to kind of yeah. But yeah. I'm wanting to retry makeup that I used to love or tried when I first like discovered my love for makeup. To see if I still love them, if I can make them work better now. So I recently saw they repackaged the L'Oreal Infallible. When I tell you this was like my ride or die, I went through tubes and tubes and like I was a full coverage type of person. Like I would spackle this on my face. So I'm hoping it's as great as I remember it being. Like I'm not even exaggerating. I used to purchase this foundation. It used to come in the squeeze tube so much. It was my favorite. Um, so yeah, I got it in the shade 400. I hope that works for me. I picked up the new face eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. It's the Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette. Again, this was something I was like going back and forth if I really wanted. I absolutely love her other two face palettes. I never got I don't know if it's the Love face palette. I don't know what it's called. It's the very pink one. That one did not appeal to me. Those colors are not something I would get much use out of. But the other two are absolutely beautiful. And this one kind of reminded me of it. I know they're like all new formulas. So in here you get like contour bronzer shades, two blushes, some eyeshadows. And what's really exciting about this palette for me at least, these are magnetic, so they'll come out. And a lot of the Natasha Denona palettes, you can interchange the colors. So if I'm like traveling, I can just like assort the colors I want to take with me. It's already got the bronzers and blush, so I don't have to like really think about what makeup I'm packing. Everything would be compact in here. So I'm excited to give this a go. Picked up some new tools from Real Techniques. I really enjoy the Real Techniques original sponge. They came out with this one that is now for like concealer, I believe. And I also picked up this Real Techniques Miracle 2-in-1. So on one side, it's to apply powder, and on the other, it's basically this sponge but flat to apply liquid. So I thought that was really neat. I have one from Beauty Blender that is just like for powder. So this will be cool that you can do both liquids and powders with one tool. I already opened this, but it's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Tinted Lip Balm. I got it in the shade You're the Palm. Um, I've tried this already, so I really like it. And it has a lot of pigmentation to be a balm. So that's going to be nice for like summertime when you just want something like light, but with a little bit of color. These are nice. Picked up two new brow products from CoverGirl. These are the Clean Fresh Brow Liner, 1mm nano pencil, as well as the Brow Enhancer Gel Wax. Not entirely sure why I picked these up because I have other brow products I need to get through, but you can never have too many brow products. I picked up this very tiny mascara from Winky Lux. It is the Detail Oriented. Let me show you the brush on this and why I was enticed to pick it up. So that is the wand. It's so small. Um, it has great reviews for a mascara. I have very like tiny non-existent lashes, so maybe this will get in there and get them all. I can see this being great for really getting in those like inner corner little hairs that are hard to reach sometimes. So excited to give this a try. Picked up a new primer from Milani. This is Skin Quench Hydrating Primer. I really like hydrating primers. Oh, it's a hydrating and blurring primer. I don't know, I saw it in the store and I picked it up. Yeah, another foundation. This is from Lancome, not new at all. This is the Tint Adore Ultra Wear Stick. Um, I've been wanting to get back into like very full coverage foundation because I just noticed I have like a lot of skin tints or very light wear foundations. This one had really good reviews. People say it's full coverage, lasts a really long time. So on one side you get a little brush. I don't like these type of applicators. Like I probably will never use that. And then your stick. Not too much product. This is like 50 bucks too. But it is a cream, and if it's full coverage, it probably will last me a while. So I'm excited to give this a go as well. Not too long ago, I repurchased the Milani. I don't know why I get on here and it's so hard to talk. It's so frustrating. I picked up the foundation. I used to hate that foundation so much. Found it to be like very heavy, very cakey. It would get so oil on me, but that was because I didn't know how to use that foundation. But now I have retried it. I think it is beautiful. One of the best at the drugstore. So because I changed my opinion on that foundation, I decided to pick up their concealer. This is the Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I don't. This isn't new, so I don't really know what people's opinion on it is, and I haven't really seen many people using it. So we shall see how this concealer is. And like I said, they had like a promotion going on with Ulta brand makeup. A lot of it was 40% off. Plus you got the little goodie bag if you spent 20 bucks. So I kind of picked up quite a few things from the Ulta brand. First up is a setting spray. This is the Ulta Wannabe Fresh Makeup Setting Spray. The reviews on this were super good. People were kind of comparing it to like MAC Fix Plus, and I love that spray. So hopefully that gives me the same results at a fraction of the cost. Picked up another hydrating face primer. Again, this has really good reviews online. It has coconut water, aloe vera, avocado oil. I have about like normal combo skin, so I do get oily like in the T-zone, and the rest of my face is pretty normal. But because I do have acne, and just personal preference, I do really like hydrating primers. I like my skin to look pretty dewy and shiny, especially if I'm going in with like a matte foundation. It kind of balances everything out. So excited to try this out. I did pick up a few of their eyeshadows. So this one brings 3 shades in it. This is the Color Click Eyeshadow Trio in the Color Story Tropical Palms. If you swatch these, you would swear you were swatching like a Natasha Denona, like no lie. Let me go ahead and just swatch. So that is the colors. They are silky smooth, pigmented, just very easy. You don't even have to think about this. I love how simple, 3 shadows. You don't have to overcomplicate your life. So excited to try this out. Did also pick up 2 of their larger pan eyeshadow palettes. So this one is Blushing Blooms. So this one's got more of like a pinky cranberry sort of color story. I'm telling you, I swatched these in the store and I was like so impressed with how smooth and pigmented they are. It's like a few of the shadows there. Only thing I do not like is the packaging. It is impossible to open, especially if you have nails. It's so hard to open. The other one I picked up is Everyday Faves. So this one is very neutral, bronzy, very warm. I'm telling you, go in the store and swatch these. You will be very impressed by how they swatch, at least. I haven't used them on the eye, so maybe they're all lie, but as for swatches, I was super impressed. Ulta has like their own version of like jelly eyeshadows. These are so beautiful. I already had one, so I decided to pick up 2 more because they were on sale. I got them in the shade Whipped. Oh, is it just Whipped? Whipped? And this one is in the shade Frosted. They are like super metallic. If you're not a fan of like that jelly formulation, skip out on these. But if you are into that, I would highly recommend you check these out. Picked up 2 different types of blushes. So this is a mineral pressed powder blush in the shade Sweet Pea. And I also picked up a cream blush in the shade Disco Night. So very excited to try these out. This one swatched very pretty. It's like a berry sort of color. So don't be intimidated by how it looks in the pan. Definitely swatch them in store so you can get a feel for what they look like shared out. I was very intrigued by this powder foundation. I am not a powder foundation type of person, but this one can be used wet. I don't know if that's like a common practice with powder foundations, but I want to try this out. Powder foundations honestly scare me. I always think back to like the first time I ever tried like Bare Minerals. That made my skin so itchy and it did not look good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this out. And if it doesn't work as a foundation, I can always use it to set down my liquid foundation. I picked up a bronzer. I also picked up a highlighter from their line. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. Is that the one I wanted? I think I got the wrong one. Because they have like a very like white looking one. That's the one I kind of wanted. But Rose Quartz does not sound. No, actually, I can make that work. That's what that looks like. And lastly, I picked up a few different lip products. These 2 are Cloud Kiss matte lip creams. So think of like those like whipped velvet matte sort of lipsticks. What am I trying to think of? Like, if you ever tried like the Makeup by Mario, there's other ones, but that's the one that's coming to mind right now. The Makeup by Mario liquid lipsticks, that is similar to what these are. Yeah. This is a plumped lip pout. Here's a lip balm that's got some pigmentation to it. Decided to try this out. This one, oh my gosh, this is a gloss stick, so that is very cool. So it's basically a solid lip gloss. And lastly, I picked up a lip liner in the shade beige. A lot of stuff was sold out from the collection. Like this wasn't my first choice of lip liner, but I was intrigued, so I picked it up. And those are all the products I picked up between Ulta and Sephora. I am excited to play with this makeup. Let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like me to do like a review on or use in a video or what my thoughts are. I can always share those in the comments with you. I'd love to do that, so feel free to ask me or request things of me in the comments. And I just want to thank anyone who watches my videos. I really appreciate it. Life is busy, so I know watching someone ramble about the makeup they just purchased may not be entertaining for you, but here we are. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave me some comments. Again, I'd love to interact with you and grow this channel a bit more. Until next time, have a great day.